Welcome everybody to a new One Piece Fighting Path video. Guys, in this video I wanted to showcase a little bit of the new Gear 2 Luffy. I pulled him a couple days ago. I've just been, grinding everything that he needs to build him up. I'm a little bit scared, not gonna lie, because this game, as a side note, right, this game is actually very stingy when it comes to stamina. So I feel like whenever it comes to global, if they are just as stingy as they are in this version, there's gonna be riots again, and I really don't want this game to do bad because this game is so wonderful. But yeah, with that aside, yeah, I've just been grinding the new Luffy up. That's not it. This is the new Luffy. He's an SS, which is the highest denomination in this game, so you can see it right there. He's pretty cool. This is Gear 2 and technically Gear 3 Luffy too, right? Because in his ultimate and his special attack, he does use his Gear 3 moves, right? Elephant Gun and Giganto Bazooka, stuff like that. As you can see, I have him equipped with a bunch of BBs, which is not optimal, but it's what I have for now. I do have his special move and his ultimate equipped, and I do have epic cards, which is pretty good. I have them at 2 stars too, because I've been getting a little bit lucky, and also obviously I upgraded his affinity. And yeah, so I think we can hop in and try him. I want to showcase first his abilities, because when it comes to this particular game, it's not as easy to just, like for you guys to know what every character does. It's actually, you have to do a little bit of research and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna show you in training mode what he does, right? So basically Luffy has a bunch of different abilities. He has a lot of different abilities because he has 2 modes pretty much, right? So he has this, the graphics are low. The game looks pretty bad right now, but it's just because I had to lower the graphics so that my computer could take this. And even then it's struggling a little bit, so we have to go fast. But yeah, basically he has 2 sets of abilities. He actually has a ton of abilities. So let's just start with the basic one, right? So the first ability is basically a sort of like a teleport. He just jumps towards the enemy. And so if he hits, I wish there was a way, can I remove cooldowns like in my hero? Yeah, okay. So I think that's aggress. Yeah, okay, there we go. So yeah, I just want to remove cooldowns. So, okay. So with the first ability, he teleports and then he gets that kick, right? I think he calls it Hawk something. So yeah, he teleports to the enemy. If it hits, he gets that second ability, right? Which is pretty good. So then his second ability is a punch from afar. As you can see, he just punches from far away. If he hits, he also gets another kick, right? It's a kick in the air pretty much. Let me show you. Yeah, it just makes the opponent like bounce off against the floor. Then we have, so basically his special move is him going into Gear 2, right? So let me show you. He just goes into Gear 2. As you can see, he has a bar down there that you need to keep up, or he goes off of Gear 2. So, it's the same abilities except with a little bit more, right? So the first ability is the same thing. It's just a teleport with the kick. It's exactly the same, right? Teleport and kick. It's the same thing. But the second ability is a little bit different. The second ability also hits from afar, but then you can do this, like, so it becomes a teleport pretty much. It's what I'm trying to say. So you hit from afar, right? You also get the kick, like in the other one, but you also get this other one, right? This other punch, second punch, that just teleports you to the enemy, which is not there. That it's not there here. Let me show you. See, I can punch, but it doesn't just take me there, right? So he gets that with Gear 2. So for his ultimate is Giganto Bazooka or Elefanto Bazooka. I don't know. He calls them different things. Like, I guess, I don't know, it's RNG which name you get, but yeah, it's just Elephant Bazooka or Giant Bazooka or something. Yep, that's pretty much it. It looks awesome. This is the one gimmick about Luffy that you need to be very mindful about. Whenever he uses Gear 3, whether in his ultimate or his special. Oh, because he also has a different special when he's in Gear 2. So it's Elephanto Gun, I think he calls it. So yeah, so he goes into Gear 3 and does that punch. That punch actually stuns, which is good, because whenever you use Gear 3 with your ultimate or your special during Gear 2, you turn into that tiny Luffy that can't do anything. Like, he can auto attack pretty much and dodge and use the assist, but that's all he can do. So, you know, you're pretty vulnerable during that, so you are better off using your Elephant Gun or your ultimate just to finish off, because they deal ridiculous amounts of damage. I don't have the numbers, but they are finishers pretty much. Especially Elephant Gun, like that's a finisher, 100%. So then he for the other move, that the one up there, I'm not sure what to call that one. It's just a teleport, like the base Luffy that you get when you start the game. It's just Rocket Man. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are Luffy's abilities. So when it comes to fighting, right? When it comes to the content in the game, I guess you could call it. I think Luffy excels at single target. Like, he is amazing. I'm sorry about that. He is amazing at single target, but he struggles a little bit when it comes to AoE. So this ability right here, Rocket Man, actually changes into something else. When you're fighting mobs, when you're fighting PvE, it turns into like an area. It's like a sweep, right? He just swings his foot around, and it's like a sweep, which is very, very useful for handling crowds. It also deals a ton of hyper armor damage. So it's very good, but I still like, that's pretty much his only like really AoE ability. His kick during the first ability, this kick does deal AoE damage, but it's not that big of an AoE. So Luffy is just wonderful, like amazing at handling single target fights. So let me just hop into another game mode that's basically single target, right? It's 1v1s basically, so that I can show you what he can do. He bursts opponents down from like 100 to 0 right away. Like, he is amazing. So this is a single target mode. I'm not sure if there's an equivalent in My Hero if you come from My Hero. Basically, you get this selection of characters. This changes either every day or every 2 or 3 days, I think. So you have to fight through. Wait, this is not the selection of characters. I'm sorry. I'm saying whatever. So you get, these are the enemies, right? These are the enemies, 5 enemies that you have to fight in this mode, pretty much, right? These are 5 enemies, and they change every day or every 2 days. And when you hop in, you have a different selection of characters, right? Again, every day or every 2 days this changes. I'm not sure. But what's great about this game is that you can absolutely use characters that you don't have. Like, pretty much all the characters, even the limited characters, which are this, Mihawk, Enel, and Gear 2 Luffy, you can use them even if you don't have them. I don't have Mihawk or Enel, but you can use them anyway. I love that about this game. There's even a store where you can buy limited characters, and you can use them for 3 days for free, which is amazing. I love that. I haven't bought any yet, but you know, you can do that. I love that. I really like that, because, you know, if you're really curious, if you really want to try a new character, you know, a character that came out that's on a banner, and you want to get a feel of that character, you know, you want to know whether you want to use him, if he's good, you know, how you feel with his abilities, do you think he's fits your play style, you can pretty much just either buy it for 3 days, or you can hop into this game mode or any other game mode where they give you a choice of characters, and you can just try them out, which is great. So if you don't have Luffy, Gear 2 Luffy, if you haven't pulled him, you can hop into this mode today and try him out. So anyways, in this game mode, basically you just pick a character and you fight those 5 bosses that I was telling you before. So these are 5 bosses, and you fight them each one, right? Like, it just goes increasingly hard. It obviously becomes increasingly hard, and basically you just have to try to get the farthest possible, right? And that's pretty much it. You just try to try to beat every single one, right? If you beat all 5 of them, you unlock hard mode, pretty much, right? And it's the same thing. So let me show you. I'm gonna choose this game mode because, you know, it's what I'm saying, right? Like, Luffy is very, very good at single targets, so hopefully we can showcase this here. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much. My computer does struggle a lot to run BlueStacks and OBS together. So I'm gonna spam the first ability so that I can teleport to Usopp right away and not let him move. And that's pretty much what he does. So, okay, now he's broken, I run away until he doesn't have armor anymore, and then I rocket the man back to him, and basically I just destroy him. Then I go into gear 2, I get a refresh on all of my abilities, which is just broken if you ask me. He gets broken again, I teleport back up to him, right? And I can just finish him off with Elephanto Gun right here if I want to. I don't really need to, and he had a sliver of health left, which sucks, but he's stunned. Like after I use Elephanto Gun, as you can see, he gets stunned, which is pretty good. The enemy doesn't get stunned if you use your ultimate though, and you do go into Chibi Mode if you use your ultimate, so be very mindful of that. Don't use Elephant Gun or your ultimate unless you know that it's going to finish your enemy off, or you're going to be in big trouble, okay? So this Nami is also very, very easy. It becomes harder with the giraffe guy, I forgot his name, the carpenter. That guy destroys me. Like, I don't know what it is. Oh no, that was a misclick. That was a misclick. I'm sorry. No! Ah! That was a misclick. So yeah, Chibi Luffy actually lasts for quite a while, so you really need to be very, very mindful and not misclick like I did. Okay, that lasted way too long though. Okay, so now I'm gonna... Okay, so thankfully this Nami is not too hard. I can deal with her. But yeah. Okay, well, as I say that, right? Of course. Of course she destroys me as I say that. So... Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. And I hit her clone. Oh my god. Okay. No! Why? Dude, like I was one-shotting her today. I was playing this mode today and I was one-shotting her so easily, and now she's destroying me. But you guys can see, you saw with this Usopp, right, that Luffy just basically destroys enemies in 1v1s. Right now, I think the health carries over, so I'm not gonna have a lot of health, and this Zoro is actually pretty tough. So, let's see. Hopefully I don't die against Zoro, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to. Let's see. Okay. So, this is basically what you do as soon as the fight starts, right? I haven't tried this in PvP, but I assume it's basically the same thing. This is like the Midoriya of One Piece, pretty much. Okay. Okay, Zoro, chill. Okay. So, it's a little bit difficult to land your abilities, but pretty much what you should do is just stay still. Resist the impulse of moving, right? And stay still, and Luffy will just auto aim for you. Of course, if the enemy is dodging or moving around, it's going to be a lot harder. But just resist the impulse of moving, which is very, very difficult, especially when you're fighting 1v1. But it's basically what you have to do. So right here, if I can get close to him, I can just use Elephant Gun to finish him off. I don't really need to. Luffy already has a massive amount of damage, like without those finishers. But you know, if you're in a desperate situation, you can use that and probably land it if you're next to your character, next to your enemy, because as you can see, special moves actually slow down time. So that makes it a lot easier to hit. So when it comes to your ultimates, also you just need to be close to your enemy. It's like an AoE. Your ultimate is like an AoE when it comes to the hitbox. So this guy always destroys me. I can't beat this guy, and I'm just missing everything because he moves so much. It's so hard to beat this guy. I'm sorry about the lag, guys. Like I said, my computer has a really hard time handling BlueStacks on top of OBS. It is what it is. Hopefully you guys don't mind too much. Wow, okay, I'm actually doing pretty well against this guy. I can't believe it. He was kicking my ass today, like hardcore. Okay, so if he turns into the giraffe, I'm done. Okay. I was trying to do Elephant Gun there. Okay, here. So, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, well, we're done. This guy just, yeah. You can see he destroys me. He's so annoying. He's so annoying. And now he turns into a giraffe, and so I'm done. I don't have my assist, so it's over. I'm trying. Okay. Okay, I finished him off with Sora. Okay, cool. Oh my god, that was rough. And then I'm against myself, pretty much. This is the same Luffy. So, yeah, I just have to teleport to him. This one doesn't dodge like the giraffe guy does. So, you know, just gotta do that. Hopefully I can teleport to him. Nope. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry if you can hear the keyboard too. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just I have oh my god, a mechanical keyboard, and so I just binded everything to my numerical keyboard. So he's gonna destroy me. If it gets me one more time, I'm done. And oh my god. Okay, I'm done. But yeah, you can see, guys, that he is amazing at single target. He is really good at single target. Really good. He bursts down enemies like it's nothing. Really. So yeah, this Luffy is amazing. If you're lacking a 1v1, good solid 1v1 character, you can definitely go for him. In this game, it's always a good idea to go for AoE though, because there are so many levels, so many things, you know, that are just mobs. Big mobs. It's not like my hero mobs. These are actually big mobs. I'm a little scared to try to hop into a mob stage, but yeah, it's fine. We'll try it. Let's just go into this one. This is, I'm not sure what I can compare this to, honestly. I think this is like oh, how do I hop into the game mode? Oh no. Oh, I forgot how to hop into that game mode. Ugh. Oh, okay, it's through the log post. Okay, yeah, I remember. Okay, so this is pretty similar to hero ratings, I would say. Pretty much. But I'm stuck here because I don't have a good yellow character, and you know, yellow is required here, so you know, it really sucks for me. I'm not sure. No, I can't use. Okay, so this is not the mode to try this on then. I don't know, there are so many game modes in this game. I'm not sure which one that we could pick to showcase Luffy's abilities. I guess we can go here, and we're gonna go into a boss here. So I just want to show you guys what Luffy can do against mobs, right? So yeah, in this game it's always a good idea to build up your AoE characters because you're gonna be fighting a lot of mobs, right? So my go-to AoE character, honestly, is Smoke. But obviously this game cares a lot more than my hero about oh my god, it's just usually when it comes to bosses, in this game, there's like a couple stages there's a couple stages with mobs before the boss pops out. So I'm sorry, guys. I really thought there would be a mob here, but I guess not. So yeah, let's just hop out of here because you already saw what he can do in 1v1. So let's just do something else. I'm gonna go into a different stage, and yeah. Again, sorry about the lag. The lag is just, you know, I don't have the strongest laptop in the world. But yeah, this game does care a lot more about, you know, the types than my hero does. So, you know, you do need to be mindful about that. You know, what I always recommend, I said in the previous video, is you should go for 2 characters of each type, and one of them should be AoE and one of them should be single target. Because that's basically going to give you the most coverage, the most bang for your buck. This Nami is kind of AoE, sort of. I don't know. I really like her though, so I just take her. But yeah, I'm really lacking on a strong yellow character. I just have this Usopp, which is not the strongest character ever, honestly. Usopp is very gimmicky, of course, right? Because it's Usopp. So, you know, I don't really like him. It's just he relies on a lot of like dots, right? Damage over times, like throwing caltrops on the floor or throwing like a Molotov and setting the enemy on fire, which sounds a lot more horrible than it actually is. But yeah, I just wanted to show you real quick, guys, what Luffy can do against a crowd. So he has this ability instead of Rocket Man, you can see right there, which is a sweep. It's very, very good. I really, really like it. It's very, very useful. But again, it's just not like Smoke's level of AoE, right? So he does this, right? It's pretty good, doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, but it's okay. Also, one thing that I would recommend, if you play with sound and you want to play with this Luffy, just turn off the sound, because you're gonna go crazy with all the Gatling gun and Elephanto gun and Hawkeye and bunch of... Like, he just screams so much, like gun and pistol and gun and bazooka and Gatling gun. Like, yeah, it just becomes very, very annoying very fast. So I do recommend that you turn off this sound for when you want to play with this Luffy. Another thing is that this Luffy has such high, ridiculously high damage that you can actually just brute force your way through a lot of game modes. Just with this Luffy, just because of the sheer amount of damage, and also because of the nature of this Luffy, which is to just burst down enemies. So when it comes to arena, I showed you, well, not arena, but like those arena-like modes, right? Basically, when you fight in the Colosseum. When you fight in the Colosseum of Dressrosa, enemies do get hyper armor, right? Like, you can break enemies, and so they gain hyper armor. But when it comes to this sorts of fights, they don't, right? So enemies don't get hyper armor no matter how much you hit them when it comes to this, like when it comes to the story or stuff like that. So that means, like in most PvE modes, right, that means that you can just brute force your way through those modes, even if Luffy doesn't have the advantage in type, or if he doesn't have the recommended BP, if he's below the recommended BP, you can still go through those stages no matter what, because he just bursts down enemies before they can deal damage to you. He's a lot like Aizawa in that sense, right? Like, he just deals so much damage so fast that you can just kill enemies before they kill you, especially if they don't gain hyper armor. You saw when I was playing, when I was doing this mode, you saw that, you know, I had to stop after hitting the enemy with a few abilities. I just had to stop and wait a little bit for them to recover. But when it comes to other modes, like for example Impel Down, which is like the Operation X of this game mode, I'm sorry, the enemies don't get... I'm trying to remember how to get to Impel Down. So in Impel Down, for example, enemies don't gain hyper armor at all, and not hyper armor, but like invincibility is what I mean. So they don't gain that. So basically what I did in this mode is I pretty much just brute forced my way through. If you guys don't know, basically this is like the Operation X of Fighting Path, right? So, but the thing is that in each one of these stages, they ask you to bring a certain type of character, right? So in this one they asked you for red, this one asked you for yellow, and this one asked you for green. As you can see right there, right? It shows you right there. So pretty much I just did everything with Luffy, and Luffy's just green. So I did all of the red, all of the yellow stages, I did them with Luffy anyways. Even though this game was supposed to be super hard, I did them with Luffy anyway, because Luffy just brute forces his way through with just the sheer speed that he has, right? The sheer speed at which he kills his enemies. I just couldn't be dealt any damage like before the enemy was dead. Like even in this last stage where like Magellan is the boss in the final boss in this stage, right? And if you don't know, the gimmick of Magellan is that the more you hit him, the more you get poisoned, and that poison deals a lot of damage, so it can kill you very fast. But I didn't even get severely poisoned before I killed Magellan, like, and I was like really far below the recommended BP. So let me see if I can hop in. Well, I don't have him anymore, and I don't have potions to bring him back, so I can't really show you guys. But yeah, guys. Anyways, Luffy is amazing. He's amazing. If you need a 1v1 character, you definitely should go for him. Just wanted to show you here real quick that you can buy... Oh, it's not here. I think it's this one. Just wanted to show you what I was telling you guys about. That you can buy the limited characters if you want to try them out. But I can't remember which one which is this one. This is the store. Okay, so I think this is from PvP. I'm pretty sure this is the PvP coin. So you can buy these characters and you can try them out. As you can see, Luffy is not here for some reason. I'm not sure if it's because I have him. It's probably because I have, well, no, because I have these characters. So okay, let me see if Luffy's down here. No. Okay, so apparently you can't get the new Luffy, but you can find him in some modes, like the one that I just showed you, right? Like you can find him here and use him. So try him out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you like more videos like this, and I'll see you guys on the next one.